It's been 3 weeks, guys, but we are back with more Prison Architect. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate you. If you're watching this way after we posted it and you're curious on what the hell I'm talking about, let's just say I had some stuff happen in my personal life that required me to take a step away from games for a little bit. And, well, we'll summarize it by just saying it's got a bit of an emotional toll. And it really just genuinely affected my interest in a lot of things. It's just a tough thing to deal with. Losing people's heart, let's put it that way. However, it's been a little bit of time. I got to get back in the swing of things. This is a job after all. I gotta try to pump these videos out for you. And I'm genuinely interested in games now. I really want to keep playing this, and I want to start expanding things out. So welcome back to the chaos, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to be back into the chaos now. I'm trying to get this foundation finished. It's taking a while. I've got it now set to urgent, so hopefully whatever is delaying this can be put in. We have a fence going in right here. I do need to have some places here where they can, staff can move around. And we are starting to build out the perimeter wall all the way around this. Yeah, we have $31,000. I say welcome to the chaos, but honestly, look at this. Days without incident. Now that I've pointed it out, it'll happen. Watch. Days without incident. 40.1 days. We've had over 40 days with nothing happening. Nothing serious happening in the prison. That's crazy. And we've been paid. That means we've been paid. Look at this. We get paid $10,000 every single day. We have like this bonus, right? So it's $10,000 every single day for like around 35 days. I think the bonus goes up with more days without an incident, and then it like capped at 10K. So in any case, yeah, we've made a substantial amount of money from a smoothly operating prison. And we need to get more people coming in here. So this cell block, this wing here, if we take a look at our... let's just take a look at my informant screen really quick. So I have a few different ones here. I could probably go ahead and bring one of these guys in. See what we got in store for us. Maybe there's some other people that have come in lately. Let's go ahead and activate this guy just to see if maybe he'll reveal something that's nifty, something that's important to me. Okay, so we've got all this stuff right here, right? So this is a staff-only area right now, and that's by intention. We're going to start moving the maximum security wing, moving it more this way, right? Making more room for even more medium prisoners, and then we're going to keep sliding that over. So with the 30,000 that I have, I need to go in, and I need to get, I think the first thing I'm going to do, in fact, is we're going to make this empty room right here, just to make sure that none of these guys can do anything here. And then I think we're going to go in, got to relearn some of the controls here. It's been a while. Go like that. There we go. Through here, and then through there. And there we go. That'll be fine. So we'll get those things out. We have this thing, this area here, and we're going to mark that as staff only, just to make sure that they don't, do anything there. Okay. Then we're going to go over to our clone tool, and we are going to copy this, and we're going to put it, I think right here is a good spot for it. And I can then go into the other cells and get that going too. So we'll get that going there. And then I want to have, what is it, like 5 cells? 5 cells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells here. And let's have that put in there as well. And then this whole row can probably just go. We don't need to include the top one there. So we'll do go about like this. That's good. And then we'll put that right here. For now, it looks like that's not lined up correctly. Oh, right. This wall. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We'll have a double wall here, I guess. Because I kind of have everything already laid out the way I want it. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. We'll have that be there too. Okay, so the workmen have things to do. This is good. Let's real quick check. Dog handler, do you got any more flags in the area? No, so that's a false flag if we can. There's definitely some action going on. I heard them going off with all the, the tasers and the radios and stuff, but I'm not seeing any. Nobody's dead. That's good. We didn't lose anybody. All right. 17-9 remaining. And I want to start expanding. I got the perimeter wall going in down over through here too. Like that. And I want to start getting over here too. Now in this area, I don't have a lot of money yet, but I have enough, I think, to start it. So I think we're going to grab Death Row as a tech. I think Death Row will get set up in this building. It was going to be my Supermax, but I think I'll just move Supermax over a little bit. It's not a big deal. We're going to have Death Row and Supermax kind of be in the same area. And we're definitely going to have their own parole room is what that's going to happen too. So we got a lot of this extra space. And I haven't quite figured out exactly how it's going to go down here. But I think the extra space, we're going to have things like more parole rooms and stuff kind of going through here. Security is very close by to all these things. Yeah, but I think we'll set up Death Row in here. Maybe the execution can be down here. And then it does require all the witnesses and stuff to walk all the way down to the bottom to get there. But it's not that big of a deal. They'll enter through visitation like this, and then they'll come through here. Execution could probably be right here. Cells along this side here, and then maybe we'll have like staff areas and yeah, like that. And then if they do, I don't know if Death Row gets a yard time. I don't remember if they get yard time or not. If they do, then they'll share a yard with the Supermax people. It's just gonna be this tiny yard right here for Supermax, so they get that, and they'll share that with them. That's fine. All right, so workers getting on things through here. It's going to take a little bit of a process, but once they're done with it, then we'll go ahead and turn on all the cells here. What is going on? Leave him alone. All right, this is Sasha? Sasha, leave Sasha alone. Gosh, she was fixed up real quick, though, wasn't she? All these first aid kits just everywhere. It's very good. And I'm thinking I might even expand this and have even more of them, like these medical boxes. No, it's first aid station. Yeah, more first aid stations. I think just like spread throughout the prison. You know, just have them all over the place, because you never know when things are going to go crazy. You never know when shit's going to hit the fan. So you just kind of put them in these areas and make sure they can get tended to. How about the Fight Club, right? We should have first aid stations just inside the Fight Club doors. I think that's a good spot for it, right? I'm just going to place these everywhere now, because they're just useful. Come on. Oh, he's being targeted. What is he? He's an ex-gang member, confidential informant. Is he found out? I think they found out. He's almost out of here, too. 59%. All right. Well, you're going protective. I think you're being targeted now because of that, and I got to put you in protective there. All right. You survived the assault, though. All right, the assassination attempt. You survived. That's great. These dog handlers just don't have water. Like, we have a drinking fountain, but your hydration needs are all just bad. Are you actively getting a drink? Because it's green, but you're not actually tending to it. It's right here. All right, tell you what. Maybe... I mean, I just don't see why this would work, but we'll try it. Drink machine. We'll just place a drink machine in here with you, too. All right, look, right there. You want a drink machine? Go get it. All right, we'll have another one right here. Another fountain right here. Right. And a snack machine. Why not? Another snack machine in here. Is this gonna be like a little nook where they can chill, you know? That's what this is. This is just a little area where the staff can chill. And we'll put a few chairs in here as well. You know, just a place for staff. I like it. And then, you know what? We'll give them access to the outside through here too, because we can. So they'll go out. They don't have to go all the way around to get through here. They can just go through here. Now, that does, I think, make it a little bit easier for people to escape if they're through here. They got to get through one door, and then the staff door, and then this staff door. Instead of having to get through this staff door, then this one, go through the staff area, then around. So there is, well, I guess they don't really have to do that, right? Because they can also go through this big door here. And let's be fair here, okay? If they're breaking into where all the dogs are, you should be stopped here. There's a lot of dogs in this area. It really should be stopped here. It seems I have forgotten to put a door servo on this door, though. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And is there any other doors I should have a servo on that I don't? don't think that one's necessary. That's not really a traffic. There's no through traffic there. It's just it's like a cell. We may want to put some doors in here, especially if I'm going to be restricting this. Like this is going to be where this cuts off, right? Medium stops here. I think. No. Medium will eventually be on pretty much all of this. And then maximum gets put in here once we're done with it. So I don't think I need any more doors, but having them be like sectioned off is sometimes a good thing, I suppose. You know what? These long solitary cells, they don't have any water connections. And I think I was looking to put toilets in here at some point. So give them a quick connection there. Okay. And then we'll also go with some wall lights to keep them somewhat happier that way. And then we'll pop some toilets in here so they can do their business in here. I want them to be able to address their hygiene needs and stuff in here. And then, you know, I think maybe, you know, we just do all of it. Yeah, we just do the 3s. We could just do the whole thing. Yeah. Shower heads through here and the drains. It's fine. Just put everything in there. And then that will, yeah. I mean, it sounds weird, but it'll make solitary confinement a bit more comfortable. If there is a reason to do such a thing, which I think there is, because I don't want people to be super pissed off when they get out of solitary. And then, you know, they still get the punishment. But if their needs aren't met and they start, you know, if they pee on the floor or in their pants or whatever, like that just makes them more upset. Same punishment regardless of whether they get to go to the bathroom or not. So I think we might as well just cater to that very essential need right now. Let's grab a clone tool and we'll go with this one like that. Yeah, it'll be here. And it'll end up being there too. But we'll have to, we'll take out this wall and stuff and we'll redo that once we get that far. And this is a walkway through here too. And then this extra cell right here will go. We'll say, let's put this clone. Looks like it's just this part. Pretty much. Yeah. That part right there will work. Now, obviously, this door is going to go away. And this is going to be a cell too. This door was just an access door for building this place. But now that it's opened up, I can dismantle this and I can put a real door here. I can put a real wall here, sorry. And so I intend to do that now. See if we can get them to just do this quickly. Dismantle door, please. We're waiting on somebody. Oh, there he is. All right. And then make that be the next job. Uh-oh. What do we got? Tasers going off? Right over here. Okay. We got details. We brought our informant in, so we should have better details about everybody now. We should be able to see things a lot clearer now. I got people targeted in there. Yes, I don't see a target on anybody. This is a good thing. I have an extra potential CI here who will be with us for a little while. He's 13%. He'll be with, I mean, it's not that long, but he'll be with us for a little while. We can recruit him. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. A lot of ex-gang members in here, as you guys know. And, you know, I try to keep gangs completely out of this area, so they don't bunk up. They don't stay in the same cell block as the ex-gangs, because I just don't have enough space in protective custody for, like, every ex-gang member. Especially when I have active gang members in protective custody. It's kind of like, I don't think that's... I don't need to flood the area with them, right? So, like, we're just going to make sure that they have different schedules, different places. They do sometimes work together, though, but their interaction with each other is minimal. It's not non-existent, but it's minimal. You get little times like this right here where they kind of are in the same, you know, spiritual guidance area, I suppose is where that is. But if you look at the prisoners that are in here, none of them are in a gang. I'm not saying the gang members never come in here. It's just very infrequent that I see. I mean, it's been a while since I played, so this statement probably doesn't really matter too much, but I can't remember the last time I saw a gang member inside the chapel. Okay? So it's if I stay here and watch it for a while, I'll probably see it. But it's just been a while since I've seen them really take an interest in this particular room. So anyways, yeah. Okay, so I need some money. I'm out of money. Completely, like, out of money here. So that has to happen. And so I will be right back once our budget is corrected, because it's getting there. It'll happen. It just takes a little bit of time. We have a lot of programs going throughout the day, and I have been spend. So power exports will probably really help me out here. But every time we get a little bit of cash, stuff is ordered at the road. We bring that stuff in, we pay for it, etc. But when the end of the day happens, I'll get that $10,000 bonus. Plus, I'll get all my power exports, which are currently sitting at 3,200 on that one. I could do a little bit better on that. 3,300 on that one. Okay. And then the other one we have up here is at 2,800. So there's room to expand our power facilities as well. We're expanding on this side, so that means this is what's ultimately taking that right there. And it's also not a very good day. Everything there was very red for a while there. So not the greatest of day for power anyway, but we can definitely expand to have more facility there, more power coming in. I'm not going to be able to talk with you guys today. You're just going to have to take words that I say, okay, that don't make sense, and just substitute them with ones that do. There you go. I'll leave it in your capable hands. It's just the way it is, man. It's like I'm rusty. I gotta get back in the groove. I'll be right back. All right, putting a little bit of a kink in my plans. We got a big thunderstorm right now going on, and I've got everybody told to stay indoors because there's a lot of exterior wall construction that's happening, and it is almost done, but people are walking around a lot outside, and I'd like people to just be as safe as possible. So I have a stay indoors order in. These trucks are getting backed up though, like big time. What's going on here? Get out of here. Is it because they have to stay inside? They're not getting out of the truck for garbage? Is that what this is? It's kind of weird, but these are all empty trucks. Just go. Yeah, it's a big one. There's definitely some loud, very loud stuff going on, and it does look like, yeah, the delivery drivers and stuff do bring people in, and you know, any type of prisoners that come off the bus and stuff, they do get brought in. But for the most part, people are staying outside. I do have lightning rods in most areas, but there's some gaps in my coverage, basically. So, see, this entire area here is not covered at all. So, I've been, you know, I've been placing them around. Ooh, my God. So, see that? See that? I've been placing them around. You know, the farms and stuff are mostly protected. Most of my equipment is protected. At least not this one. This one needs to be built, actually. You know what? We're gonna risk it just a little bit here. Oh boy. Problems with visibility for snipers. Yes, I know. We're gonna let people go outside temporarily. I'm gonna make that a priority. That a priority. Get that moved. Because this actual walkway is not covered. This one's covering that part of the walkway, which is nice. And then everything else is getting picked up by this one. So like this whole area outside here is completely safe. But there is a gap right here. So basically everybody here is at risk. So I'm moving this up a little bit here too. I need some of my workmen to do that. And then a lot of my equipment stuff down here is a little bit at risk as well. We got a orderly that's coming all the way out here for a break because that makes sense. Silly. It's because the snack machine is here, I guess. They just want the snack machines instead of actual food, but it's fine. Some of them are still eating a good meal. Most of them are just leaving their trays here. Oh my gosh. So many trays just sitting there, and they're not cleaning them at all. They do not care. Unless, of course, food distribution has gotten... No, it's still there. It's still hooked up. So, okay. But these are not in the... that's why. These are not in there. This room is connected, but not the staff room. This is a split room, right? So I'm still kind of... and probably shouldn't be experimenting with this, but still doing that. So this room is also part of this. And that should get people to come on down here and grab these trays. And you can see they pretty much immediately started grabbing the trays. Yeah, okay, good. So that needs to happen. Hello! Don't kill anyone, please. I like my bonus. I do be liking my bonus. 41.5 days without any major incidents. You know, little fights here and there, but an incident is not a fight. An incident is a death, basically, so, or an escape or something. So we want to make sure that that stuff doesn't happen. See all this moving around they're doing out here? This is all at risk. So I'm trying to minimize this if I can, but I want to get some of these lightning rods. This one was an important one. Now I've got that up. That's protecting a lot of my gear. Now, the other ones are up here. I might end up with this stuff getting blown up because nothing's protecting this area. So I do need to get some of this stuff going as well. So we'll say lightning rods, and we want to protect all this stuff. Now, I don't have the funds. And I think just to make... I think I'm going to take a loan, a bigger one. Take a loan just so I can really get this stuff as fast as I can, because this lightning storm looks like it's going to last a while. And the faster I put this stuff in play, the better. So I'm going to put that right next to there. And then also just come on over here and let's get another one. Like, where's that? Like the edge of it is there. So if I go like this, it should cover all of it. And then from there, we should go... technically it's here, but I guess I'm going to leave a little bit of a... There's a little bit of space here where it's not protected. Just so I can get this area here as much as I can. So there's going to be like a little gap, like right here where the lightning could strike you. I guess that's just the way it is. This yard is protected. Not yet. So we want to get that in there too. And yeah, so we're trying my best here to get everybody safe, but we do need workmen to get outside and get this stuff done a little bit here. Whoops, I clicked off the screen. My bad. If I'm taking a look at this, yeah, see, the storm is going on for quite a while here. It's another 3 or 4 hours. So maybe if I go... I got most of my gear. I got most of my gear good right now. Let's keep them safe. Let's keep them safe. Indoors. Everybody indoors. Let's try to keep everybody safe as much as I can so I can keep that 41 days without an incident. I'd hate for my incident that breaks that to be a lightning strike. That would feel terrible. It's like completely out of my control. I mean, it's hitting a lot of the lightning rods, thankfully, but all it takes is one strike that's not near the lightning rod, and this guy's toast. Look at him. All pissed off and everything. Come on, dude. Get over there. I could put some doors here temporarily to let them get in faster, but I don't want to. Because they won't build them in time anyway. This guy's just wandering. He might be screwed. He is exhausted as well. So he just hasn't had rest in a long time. If I take a look at my staff morale, it's at 99. I don't think it's really decreasing all that much. 99 is not too bad. We also have another grant we could go into here. It's called gang warfare. Sorry, not warfare. We don't want that. Welfare. It's worth 50,000, which is great. I don't think I'm good with this program yet. I'm probably getting close, but I don't think I'm good with that just yet. We need people to successfully reform and from their gang. So if I take a look at my programs, if I go down to... Where is this? How many have we gotten so far? Not conflict resolution. Right here. Reform prisoners. It says we have 15 passed. But I don't think that's it. I think it's gang rehabilitation. No? No, it really should be... Maybe it's tattoo removal. I think that's completing the program. Maybe this is where they actually get out of their gang. I thought gang rehabilitation would be it, but it says I've got enough of those yet. I don't think I do, though. That's the thing. If I click this, what is this? Turning gang warfare into gang welfare is a top priority. Stand a good chance to reform. We put out. So successfully reform 15 gang members into ex-gang members. I have a lot of ex-gang members, so I feel like I've done this already. I apparently have not. How close am I? I am 86% of the way there. Okay, so I think that is the 13 one. That's the program I'm looking at then. It's this one down. Is the tattoo removal. I think the tattoo removal is my benchmark there. And I do have people that are getting close to passing. This person's almost done. This person's almost done. Where is this person? Let's see. Right here, this guy. His name is France. France is a gang member. He has 0% success. How do you fail a tattoo removal? You just get in there and do it, you know? I don't know. It's just way over here. I need to have a better room for it. Really promote it. Not sure where I'd do it, though. I mean, you can't put it in a staff-only area, can you? I guess you kind of can, right? I mean, where is this at? This one right here is currently not staff-only. It's just shared, so... I guess I could do it in... Maybe not in the meeting room, but... These little rooms. Like, put a little removal machine right here so everyone can watch them do it. All right, so the storm is nearly over. There it goes. Storm is done. No more lightning for us. And we have a lot more lightning rods than we had before, though. I've got this, a network of lightning rods going in down here, too, to kind of keep that going. I also, when the day turned, right, midnight happens, we sell power, all that stuff. I use that extra funding to pay off the loan, so that's gone. And we still have three. Unfortunately, we still have 3 of these, and I'd really like to get one of them done now. It'd be really nice. I'm just saying, it'd be really, really nice if someone would frickin' pass the 3 strikes program, because that is taking forever. And what's more is the 3 strikes program has a lot of people attending it. At least it did. Yeah, there's a lot of people attending this. One of you guys have got to pass this program. I don't know why this is taking forever. Come on, somebody's gotta. It's just like there's no success chance. It's like the course. It's like they're enrolled in the course, but they're not going, you know? It's making me angry. I gotta figure out why. Why are you enrolled, but not going to the course? And I don't know which one of you it is. Which one of you is it? Is it Cox? Codwell? Is it one of you guys? Yeah, zero success chance. Everybody is like that. So the only thing I can think of is like the teacher's not showing up or something, maybe, because like how is every student 0% on that? And it's kind of frustrating. So they're clearly not getting to class. I'm gonna have to look at that as well, and that would be why they're not passing. And I need them to pass it so that I can get this big reform research thing off of my screen, get that $30,000. So yeah, that has to happen. And if I take a look at the weather, we can see that snow is coming, which means winter is coming, obviously. So I have more to do there as well with regards to insulating pipes and making sure that those aren't going to freeze now. So the expansion is just going to get put on hold just a little bit longer as I take care of these insufficiencies that I have. Wow, all the way along the outside there, huh? This whole area, I guess not that area, but a lot of this area is not insulated at all. So we're gonna get going on that stuff. I need to get these pipes insulated as well. So just kind of putting in insulation on all of these things. Now these ones here, I think it's these cells. Yeah, these cells aren't even occupied right now, so that's not super important. It's not a big deal if they aren't insulated yet, because they're not, you know, not being used, but has to be done eventually anyway, so let's do that. And then the small pipe installations, I think we have most of that done. All the places where people are actually occupying it, we're done pretty much on that. Maybe down in here there's some no, I think we're good there too. Yeah, pretty much everywhere is insulated through here. So all the stuff that's gonna freeze is pretty much the new areas. I guess there's like these tiny little areas right in here that aren't done. Somehow I missed that little section there. Let's get that done quickly. I think pretty much everything else is good. This little area here, I suppose we could get this done because it's my solitary cells. So we'll get that done too. Same thing over here. We want to get the solitary cells, protect those. So let's make sure those don't freeze as well. Let's have them do that kind of fast, I guess. And that's kind of it. I think we're pretty much covered everywhere else. Not really worried about winter through there. It's just the new areas that need to be done, and those are not super important either. Anyway, we have electrical wires that have been prompted to get put in and installed and through here as well, so we'll see that starting to happen any minute now. I'm not sure why these things are like, there's like this little tiny sections where they're not installed. It's very weird, but all right. I mean, I'm just dragging straight lines, so the fact that they're doing like this right here is weird. I just drag a straight line, but they just skip out on it. They don't do it all the way. This area here, as you can see, is being powered by this area. So this new energy circuit is going to do this whole area, and then this area up here is covered by the other one. And then we're not expanding this lighter blue one anymore, so that this thing stays balanced all the time. That's pretty much how we're rocking with that. All right, so yeah, I just need to let this thing run just a little bit longer is pretty much it. I would like to get this new wing done today. And in this video, I'd like to get this done today. So yeah, we have 3 strikes training 0. There is one person that has attended a class. I think maybe it's the timing. It is competing with something else, right? So if I take a look really quick, Three Strikes training is happening, but the program is from 3 to 5. So it's it's starting up in 2 hours. If I take a look at the schedule for this, so in 2 hours it starts. This is training. Okay, so I want to find where the Three Strikes program is. It's right here, this one. So this is the 3 o'clock program, and that is only available, as you can see, to the minimum security. And then the other place where this program is taking place is right here in this room, and that's available only to medium security. And it's actually the medium security prisoner, the single one right here, that's actually the closest to passing. It's what's his name? I think it's Downey. I think it's this guy. If I take a look at him, now wait a minute. There was a guy enrolled in this that had Three Strikes program. He was like equal. Did he just stop enrolling or what? I think I need to move the class is what I'm thinking. I think I need to put it in a different time slot. So I need to kind of maybe if I swap. If I put Alcoholics Group Therapy here and slide Three Strikes program to be earlier, maybe to here, just like 1 hour earlier, maybe would be enough. I don't know. It's already 13 o'clock, if you will. So maybe they'll get to class on time if I go an hour earlier. I don't know. Maybe they won't. We'll have to see. But I'll shift around the schedules and stuff and see if I can't get these guys to get in there and get that done. We're 93% of the way done with gang welfare. I basically need to remove one more tattoo is essentially it. And then that is done. So if I go back to programs, if I go down, where are you? Yeah, 14 passed. And then there's these two. There's another one at 4 p.m. Who is this? 4 p.m. Doyle. He's almost out too. Damn. So if he could maybe leave the gang before he leaves the prison, that'd be nice. It looks like he's gonna reoffend, but if he could do that, it's at 4 o'clock today, right? So I kind of want to follow him, see if he gets it. Yeah. So we're at 3 o'clock now. He might be on his way wherever he needs to go. We'll see. What's his regime right now? This is the work lockup period, so they're just gonna go in their cell. And then now he should be able to leave on his way to get his tattoo removed. Is what I'm hoping happens right here. If he could just get this done, man, that'd be great. So he's coming down. Doctor's waiting for him. It takes him a long time. See that? That's why. I think that's why they're not passing very fast. It takes forever to get here. And by the time he gets here, I mean, there's only 10 minutes left. Right? Yeah, that's why. This room is too far away. It just needs to be moved. Okay, so this tattoo removal room needs to be, I think, maybe right in here. These are extra cells that I've put in, but I'm thinking maybe if we can get, I was gonna make this another fight club, but I think this is I think this is the tattoo removal room. I need it to be closer. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do instead. This is the tattoo removal room. We're gonna move this over here and stick that in this room, and maybe even have 2 of them. I'll put it all on the side right here. Take this brick wall. We'll go like this. Let's lock that in. Go to doors. Let's make this a regular door. I suppose that's probably fine. We'll put it down. Let's say like that is okay. Let's get that done if we could, please. And then rooms, we want tattoo removal room. This is what that's going to end up being. We're going to get all that stuff situated, all that stuff moved over. And then this can be, I don't know what this is going to end up being, honestly. It's an extra room right now. It could be another cleaning closet. Whatever it is, it's not the tattoo cleaning, it's not the tattoo removal room anymore. So get rid of that. So that's why that's not happening. We need power, don't we? Yeah. What were you hooked up to before? The green. Okay, so I'm gonna have to add power to, I can bring it down from here, or I can just add it to this line. I think I'm just gonna add it to this line. So we're gonna go about like that with it. And then I need another tattoo removal machine. I'm gonna have 2 of them, so we can do 2 at once. We could potentially do 4. at once if I just move this door a little bit, but we're gonna do this for now. And then once the power is in on this room, I can actually just do a wall light if I want to here. Once we get that done, then oh my gosh, what is going on with the tasers? Oh boy. Yeah. Yup. Hey, wardens. How about you guys? Hey, old guys. Get over here, please. See what's happening? Calm him down, please. Oh, no. Criminally insane. We still have 71 in there, so we can bring in more criminally insane if I want to as well. That would probably help me with my budgetary issues as well, because I've got, you know, only 10 grand left right now. This is going to be a huge help, though. Getting this much closer, it's going to be great. And then if I go to the programs now, I should be able to reschedule this. Tattoo removal right here. So you see no equipment in this. So all I have to do now is go to edit schedule. We'll come down. We'll find the tattoo removals, which are really short. It's like an hour long. We just have to figure out where they are. So come over here. And where are they? They're just gone. I mean, I know I can just hit reschedule, but I don't want to shuffle people. Screw it. Just reschedule all programs there. It says there's no equipment in here still, which makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense, but we do have people enrolled here. 9 to 10. Yeah, I think you're full of crap. That's what I think. But whatever, we can stop that. That's fine. So now we'll have 3 sessions. Sure. 3 sessions. And I mean, I know they require electricity. Maybe that's why they don't have it. John Cena is enrolled in this as well. He's almost out of the prison. 26%. Hey, come on now. That's not bad. I did an okay job. Terrible on security with him. Wow. But I did an okay job. I don't think it's actually John Cena that's trying to get out of a... I don't think it's actually him. I think it's somebody else. We have a riot going on in here. That's not good. This is not good. Guard response. Everyone, respond. I need to take my guard response button off, don't I? Yeah. There we go. All right. Well, the stuff's going to have power very soon. As soon as they get this little area here hooked up, then we're good to go. And it's just this one extra cable, and then this whole thing turns on, and everyone can be happy. Okay, we are not maxing out our power exports. This one's down to only 2,900 tonight. We have this one over here, which is at 3,700. So we have some capacity. We have some room to expand, right? We can use that. So I'm gonna take solar wind. I think we'll bring this over here, and we'll get this added to this side like that. And then I don't have enough money until the day rolls over here for the exports. There we go. And now I should be able to get this to be about like that, right? That looks like the right spacing there. And then one more, I think there looks appropriate. All right. And then we'll just make sure that all this is connected as it is meant to be. There we go. Just to try to export more power, right? We want to get that out there. 11,000 left. Let's see. So these cells are getting very close to done. We have to do all the plumbing and stuff still, though, I think. Now the water's coming in. It's not reaching far enough, so we will need this pipe to go just a little bit further over and then connect in here. Same thing with this and then this, of course. So all of these pipes and stuff need to be, winterized and all this stuff eventually too. But it's not that important for this winter. I think maybe we could get by with just not bothering with it this winter. Because we're lacking the funds to really pull that off, I think, right now. And then protecting the cables is, I guess, important. I don't really have a rat problem, but right when you say that, then all of a sudden you get a rat problem, right? So why don't we protect some of these cables? I have a little bit of cash to do that for now. So we'll just get some cable protection in here. And, this is fine. If something goes wrong in this room, then we'll just fix the cable, right? It's not that big of a deal. Although if there's a short in the cabling, it tends to start fires and stuff. And this is pretty deep into the facility. So getting prepared for stuff that could cause fires, I don't think these machines can really do that, but like prisoners may do it in the cells and stuff, right? And that's, I'm trying to maybe role play that just a little bit, but if I was to get like fire sprinklers, I'd probably want to put one in this room just because, and then I'd probably want to put some in the hallways and stuff if I was really role playing it. But I was thinking maybe somewhere along the lines in here, because they're higher security levels. They're bad. They're bad prisoners. You know, they're all bad, but these guys are the worst. And so we would want to have some safeguards in this area for that. I've made this hallway an empty room, by the way. And I needed to kind of restructure how this is, because this room was just inaccessible by the minimum security people. So I want them to be able to get here. And because of that new location, they just weren't able to get there. I think in hindsight, maybe adding it here would have been better. And that way everyone could have entered it from their own side of this little, choke point that I had put in. But I think it's fine. I still had these 2 psychologist offices reserved for medium and maximum anyway. I turned this one into a shared one, but I can alter that whenever I want. But this is just going to let all the other prisoners get in there. So for tattoo removal. So if I was to go back into programs now, I might just reschedule. I think probably we'll get 3 strikes training. Not that. The program right here. I want this, man. I want this really, really bad. This needs to happen. And it's in this room. It's this room. So this is minimum security, right? So I need somebody to pass this program. And then the gang rehabilitation, death row appeal. Okay, we have unlocked, I think now. Yes, death row is approved. So we can begin if we want to. I don't have a whole lot of cash, but we can begin to look at designing death row now. And it's a very slow process to, bring people in for that, but we could, feasibly do that. Real quick check on how many prisoners we have here. We're down to 91 on minimum. We have, there's actually, it says shared capacity 67. That's not accurate. These are counted as shared, but they can't reach it anyway. And it's not going to be shared very much longer. So I'm just waiting for these little bits here to finish. And then these cells here also need to finish too. I think I have a little bit of cash for this, but I'm pretty tight on money right now. So let's just kind of come up like that. Yeah, that concrete wall is accessible, but not accessible. So we'll get rid of, not that. Do I want the whole thing open? Nah, yeah. I mean, it is getting into a different cell block, but I can put the door here for that cell block. So I think, yeah, we'll open this whole thing. We'll open this whole thing up. And then, workmen will be able to get in here a little bit easier. We do have this door locking down this area as well. And then this door will also be here and then also here. But it looks like that door was intended to be, like this is intended to be a walkway. And then this was supposed to be where my doors were, it looks like. So maybe I'll alter that. All right, so now we have Woodman here, and he's coming to get his tattoo removed. That course starts now in 2 minutes, and now he's arriving exactly when he's meant to. That's fantastic. So concentration says excellent, understanding good, success chance 100% if they can just remove that tattoo. And it's a 1 hour thing, so it looks like it's going to take longer than an hour, though. It's a lengthy process. But he arrived exactly when he was supposed to, and it looks like he's 33% done. So they need to attend this session 3 times to get their tattoo removed fully. But this, she's just going to sit there waiting for the next person to show up, and that's Green right here. Now, he's supposed to be here 24 minutes ago. So it might be a good idea maybe to start adjusting adjusting this. But at least now they can actually get in there and do it. And there's 2 workspaces. But it looks like maybe only one does it at a time. So this might not, again, may not be the best room for this. And I might want to adjust it and, yeah, maybe put it right here. Maybe put it down a little bit more. Just trying things out, man. We're at, what, 6,200 right now in the bank. Still not getting any of these done yet. It's going to happen. Like, cell block E is going to happen. This is 416 capacity. I need to go up to 500. This, when I finally get these things going, that pretty much takes care of that. And if it doesn't, then certainly once that's done, then I'm going to get this stuff over here going. Essentially, everything in the prison is going to be set and kind of finalized for its population before I start dealing with maximum. That way I can really put my focus and attention on the maximum area, because that's going to be just, it's going to be crazy. It's going to have the typical prison architect fashion where there's fights all the time. That stuff's going to happen more often when we start bringing those guys in, and you do something about it. Let me just real quick check informants. I don't have anyone targeted. I don't have anyone targeted. I did just bring in Gareth Lee. I just brought him in, so I should see anything targeting right here. And still nothing. Now, of course, I could go into that little thing, and I don't even remember where it is now. I don't remember where it is. It's been a while, I told you. But it's in here. It's probably in here. Security menu, there it is. And then you go to vulnerable. So there are a couple of prisoners in here that are not in protective custody. They're considered vulnerable. This is, looks like Scott Porter is one of those people. He's an ex-gang member. Ex-gang member in maximum security. Probably not the best. We can slap him in protective custody. We have capacity for 3 more. Yeah, about 3 more, you know, in protective custody. I want to make sure that I have at least 1 cell available in case a snitch comes in or something. But yeah, so we're gonna move him so he's not with all those guys, and we can go to security menu one more time, and we'll find this guy here. France is also potentially in a bit of a conundrum. So France is also an ex-gang member. Now, I think he's reformed prisoner consultation. So he's taking programs, right? But like he is out of the gang. So this is one of those things where if I put you in a protective custody, you won't be able to finish this program. Reformed prisoner consultation. So like I need to kind of start looking at, in this area over here where protective custody is, I think I need to make this area, with the exception of a walkway so these guys can get into the yard, I need to make this area an area that allows for programs that are offered to maximum and medium, but like they're offered to these guys. And maybe it's better to put that stuff maybe up here inside the wall. I could have them walk through the yard and put it up here, and that way it doesn't interfere. You don't have protective custody people, for example, having to cross paths with Supermax as they go to the yard. We don't want ever have a situation where there's a Supermax person right here and protective custody people walking across the same tile, because these guys, anybody in Supermax, they're likely to have those traits that allow them to just like one-hit kill kinds of things, and you know, they don't stand a chance. So if they get the opportunity, they're going to do it, and we don't want them to have that opportunity. All right, so we have concrete wall there. I think we're going to put the doors in the center of these cells. So we'll put that in there, and then this guy needs the door open. I need a servo. I think I'm actually not going to have this door here. I'm going to put it here instead. But I don't want it here now, because then they can just break out and get out on the outside. I don't want them to get outside. Speaking of which, yeah, this is still all staff only. Okay, making sure. When you're building on expansions and stuff, sometimes the outside can trigger back to shared, and then you get people stepping outside, and I don't want them to be able to do that. So, and I also don't, the external door here like this is also gonna, you know, for thermals and stuff, it's not great. Speaking of which, how is heat in this area? Let's take a look, because we are getting cold here. How is heat doing throughout the prison? Seems okay. There's a little cold areas over here, 59 degrees, 60 degrees, and it's not a big deal. It's solitary. You guys deserve it. Over here, a little bit colder here too. The pantry is supposed to be cold, so that's fine. We need some heat over in this area. Yeah, security staff's gonna have a real hard problem over here. So why don't we get a radiator? Yeah, right here. Let's put a radiator there, and we'll put another radiator here. And we'll get another one maybe in this room. I guess it can go here. And then we'll get our hot water pipes to go across like this. And then we'll want to insulate those as well. We'll just make this area not be so cold. And then let's take a look really quick at temperature in this area. It's a little cold in intake, but otherwise we're fine. The room is largely getting heated by the boiler. The boiler does kick out some good heat, so that's all right. We can leave it just like that. This area here is going to need some too. Looks like we need to have visitation have some love. as well. So I think we'll... Not really a whole lot of places I can put it here. I guess in the back corner is okay. Ideally, more central would be good, but yeah, like it's right in the way of the door. I'll get you there, I guess, and we'll get you here, I guess. And then we'll just bring this hot water pipe from there, like that. All right, let's get all this stuff done first so we can start making this place just a little bit more comfortable for people. We're gonna need to do the same thing in here too. So right there was a spot, and I think we'll put it in the corner there. And then I guess we can just bring it up from the big pipe. It would look cleaner, I suppose. Maybe not the best place to do it, because if you have to tear it down, you have to tear everything down. That's the way this game works. I am happy that Prison Architect 2, at least, does allow you to individually, like if there's two pipes on top of each other, you can choose which pipe. And you can tear it down individually instead of having the whole block of utilities be removed. So if you have like electrical cables and pipes, you can choose which one. So that's nice. There's a couple of quality of life improvements coming in Prison Architect 2, but again, that's all shown in public videos already. I'm not like breaking any NDAs or anything. All right, through here, I got the flooring kind of done. We can maybe put that one in, maybe put that one in. $5,900. I think maybe we'll hold off on things that are a little bit more important than flooring. Although, I mean, stuff is still pretty much done, so we'll just do it. Yeah, and I have this little piece of flooring right here. This is the cutoff line for that deployment. So it's like basically if you cross this line, you're going to be in a new territory kind of thing is what I've got. Do some tiny, tiny creative things with floors that people just won't... You won't even see it. You won't even know it's there. Okay, so I think this large pipe needs to go a little bit further, right? So we'll go about here with it. Probably is good. I don't want to go too far, but it's going to go here. And then, unfortunately, because that pipe is there, it means these guys have like a really fast trek into this pipe to build their tunnels. But... the pipe goes in, it goes this way. It doesn't go the direction they want to go, which is this way. So they're very unlikely to use it. This cell might use it just to go that way. So I'm trying to find the balance of where can I get away with it and still get all the water delivered where it needs to go. And I'm gonna guess that right here is probably, gosh, on this side, I don't think so though. Nah, I don't think so. I think I need to go further on this side anyway. Let's try it from here, which isn't great, but I think we'll try it this far. So a lot of these cells will get to use the pipe a little bit to get this way, but they still have to do the hard digging. And also through two perimeter walls too as well. Eventually there'll be two perimeter walls here. We're not bringing in the maximum security into this area and getting them situated and comfortable and everything until we have both perimeter walls so that they can't escape very easily. The outside perimeter wall is all the way down to here though. So that's neat. And then it also goes this way too. And if I get some extra cash, I can probably start expanding it this direction. For the exterior wall, I haven't got anything on the exterior wall yet. This side over here I do though. All the way down to this point. And then over here, nothing. And then over here, almost all the way. So all the way to the edge here. And this side here. And then all the way down to the kennel. And then this side is almost to the road. And then we'll put the barrier in over here too. So we have this, I think the barrier is not this. We want to do the other one. There's a road barrier. It's $10,000. But you basically put it in like this, and then it just stops everything. But it only comes up when you're in an emergency. So you can hit a button down here, and it will bring it up, and that stops everything. So no one can get out of there. So if you have like a lot of vehicles backed up, it's probably because you still have that selected, maybe. But yeah. Okay, we're getting danger close to the end of this video, and I really wanted this to be done. Let me let it run a little bit longer. All right, so this cell block is basically done. I'm going to go ahead and do another shakedown. I just did medium, so let's do max. I just got basically this whole thing done, and if I'm looking at utilities, it's right before winter. It's going to snow tomorrow. And We have some spaces here where there's still not any water happening. I'm going to see if I can fix it by adding a large pipe and bringing it up to here and see if that extra distance is enough to cover this little gap. And if it is, great. And if it's not, I can go a little bit further, but I don't want to go any further than that, I think. And then if it's like I'm still missing little areas over here or something, then I'll just take the big pipe and put it like right here. And then I'm hoping that that will be enough to just cover everything we need. Okay, so we just exported power, but we don't have a whole lot of power after this. What happened? $20,000 prisoner reoffending fine. Holy cow. That's huge. Our reoffending rate is 22%. To be honest, guys, I don't think I can get this down to under 10. I just don't think that's going to happen. Like, I'm going to keep cranking at it as we expand, but most of the prisoners we're going to be adding from this point on are more dangerous and, like, you know, more likely to reoffend. So, you know, it was kind of part of the reason for starting with the lower end prisoners and basically bringing in low security people predominantly, is because I thought I had a better chance of getting this average down lower to start things off. But I have 551 prisoners released and it's at 22%. And that is with a prison that is operating, I think, pretty damn smoothly. You know, that's with a prison that has now 43.7 days without incident. And it essentially paying for every program consistently. Pretty much every program aside from flower therapy. Maybe flower therapy is what I need. Maybe that'll tip the scales. I doubt it. I really do. But you never know. You know, it's something to think about here. We got, you know, breathe therapy, faith programs are being used, gang rehabilitation's happening, tattoo removal's happening. You know, that's a pretty cheap thing too, so I can have even more sessions on that even. Could even do, I don't know. It's very cheap, so I can give them more periods of time where they might want to do that. You know, I'm doing all the conflict resolution stuff, animal therapy, getting them working in the farms, solar panel development, all that stuff. And for the most part, they're doing it, you know. And we might need more parole hearings. I have 32 up for parole right now. Maybe getting a couple more parole hearings. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Well, I mean, look at this. We have from 6 to 10. That's pretty. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rooms. So I could have up to 10 sessions here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So basically from 6 a.m. to 10, we get parole hearings, and then 10 a.m. to 2 is another 10. And I think that's probably good. But that way we're maximizing the usage of our parole rooms. If we do another set of sessions, which I don't think we need, but if we do another set, then, you know, we can do another 10 with the number of parole rooms that we have. I think that's probably adequate for what we're doing. It looks like I don't need to have 2 tattoo removal machines here. Is there a text on this that tells me how many I need? Indispensable to reform a prisoner. Removing their tattoos is the first step in reform. It doesn't seem like I could do 2 of these unless I'm doing them in 2 separate rooms. Now, there's an idea. Perhaps change this up a little bit, you know? Maybe we could go something like this. This room is just a hair too small to do this in. Well, I might be able to get away with it if I make... I gotta make... Is there a minimum size? No. What if there's a way I can put walls in place here to make this work? I'm not sure about that. So if I have this machine and I move it to here, what I'm thinking is possibly I want 2 different rooms. Maybe I don't even need the walls. Maybe I just need to separate the rooms, right? It's because the walls are taking up the space. Maybe if I can just do this. Does it have to be surrounded by walls? It didn't say that, right? No, it just says indoors. So we could probably get away with just altering the room to where the machines are in separate rooms. Like that. Yeah, now we have 2 separate rooms. And perhaps that will get us where we need to be. And then I want to move this up. Well, I mean, I have it where I need it right now, but I was trying to get the electrical to work there, but I guess I'll just have it come into the room. It's fine. Just do that. It's fine. Okay, so when these are back up again, I'm hoping we can remove 2 tattoos at once. I want to have 2 sessions, 2 doctors doing it. I think that's a better way to do it. And as we grow, we're going to need more doctors anyway. I might pop another doctor in here. I don't have the funds. Wow. I'm broke again. Well, the good news is this cell block is basically done, right? And water reaches everywhere-ish. That's a missing pipe, isn't it? No? That's just a hair. Just a little bit. Come on. 1 tile. Look at that. 1 tile. I'm not sure why that must have just gotten built, but 1 tile away on that. That sucks. Okay, well, I mean, we can fix that by, I guess, doing this. That would fix it. That gets it just just where it needs to be. And then I don't have a lot for insulation available, so I might need to take loans to insulate. But I can get at least some of it going right now. But I think I'll have to take a loan to insulate things. Maybe today will be the day that we successfully reform this 15th gang member, and then I can just collect that $35,000. Trying to avoid taking the loan because I just don't care to pay interest. I just don't care to do that. Especially when we're so close to getting 2 grants that are worth a combined total of $65,000. We're so close to doing that. And then on top of that, cell block E is almost done too. So like all 3 of these grants are very close to being done. It's just taking a while to do it. So if I was to open this up, let's say I go max sec here in this area. Let's say I make all of this. That's interesting. Why are you a separate thing? Hold on. Why are you all separated? Is there... Oh, you know what? I bet there's 2 different rooms. Hang on. We need to do this. Let's take the empty room away from this. All this empty room stuff is gone. For now. Okay. So that should have taken care of all the empty room shenanigans. And then we can do that too. And then we take cell and we make all of these cells again. Okay. Here we go. Make sure all of these are cells again. They all are still okay. These need to be solitary. They still are okay. And then we'll go cell, cell, cell. They don't have doors, so they would need doors. I don't have the money for the jail doors anyway, so I'll just leave that as it is. But regardless, I can always take a loan too. I could look at that, but I think I've run this video to its maximum at this point for time. So come back for the next one very quick. We'll have it tomorrow, hopefully. See ya. Thank you for watching and also for your patience. It's good to be back. Bye-bye.